Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back for another DevPro Duel video. It has been a while since I made these ones. But yeah, the Numeron Archetype. At this moment I still think most of them are still anime effects, so yeah, not legal for regular play, as we know. But yeah, they're released on Yu-Gi-Oh! Pro, so why not try them out? Then, yeah, this will be a two-parter, so I think putting everything in one video is a bit too much. That will make the video a bit too long, so definitely check out both parts. So this will be part one. Two different things. Yeah, let's take a quick overlook of the cards. First we have Numeron Wall. Numeron Wall is pretty much a battle fader, so at the moment you take battle damage, or damage, you can drop that during battle phase, and then the battle phase will end. So it's pretty much another battle fader after you take damage. But yeah, it's also important that it's a level 1 to boost your rank 1 exceed place. Then we have the new card, Field Spell, Numeron Network. And this is pretty much your one card OTK. You know how infinities work. You like go Laval Chain, Archfiend, search barrier, search your breaks, and so on. So your move takes like 10 minutes to set up. Well, the Numeron deck takes like only one card and 1 minute, and then it's game over. It's all because of your network. Your network has two effects. Network's first effect is that when it's face up on the field and you don't control any other cards, so only network, so no spells, no traps, and no monsters, you can activate the network and then send a Numeron card from your deck to the graveyard, and then that Numeron card will activate. Its second effect, so I'll come back to that in a few moments. Its second effect is that Numeron exceeds on your side of the field don't need to detach an exceed material to activate their effect. Also important in a few moments. Then we have Numeron Direct. Direct is most of the time the card you'll be sending to the grave with your field spell. Since Direct will, when activated, you can special summon 4 Numeron rank 1 exceeds from your extra deck. And that will easily OTK your opponent. So it's pretty much a dimension fusion, at no cost. You'll see how broken this card is. Then we have the Chaos Ritual spell. Not going to talk about this in this video. It will be in part 2. It's for another win condition, an alternative win condition, as you will see in part 2. Then we have the extra deck. First we have the number C1000 Numeronius. It's again, it's also for part 2 together with Numeronia. Maybe a quick effect is that Numeronia is an alternative win condition that when it's face up on the field and your opponent, during your opponent's turn, your opponent needs to attack. Your opponent needs to go to battle phase and declare an attack, because if your opponent did not declare an attack this turn, your opponent will lose a duel. And the big deal of this card is that Numeronia is 100,000 attack and 100,000 defense, and your opponent can only attack Numeronia. So you see why this is like an alternative win condition. Okay, back to the other exceeds. So for the Numeron exceeds, you will be playing 8 rank 1 exceeds. So these, all the gates, like number 1 gate, number 2, number 3, and number 4. But number 1 is the one you will be playing 3 times because of this card, because of what's it called? Shunya. Shunya is a rank 2 that you can just overlay your number 1. And you also need to control the field spell, of course. And then at the moment when Shunya is special summoned, all monsters on the field are banished. And during your next standby phase, Shunya will be special summoned again and deal an equal amount of burn damage to your opponent, equal to the attack of all monsters that will banish. So most of the time it will be like 4,000 burn damage or more. It's ridiculous with only one card, your network. And then the last exceed is number 100, Numeron Dragon. He also makes OTKs very, very easy. His last effect is the most important one, is that you can activate its effect, and then it will gain 1000 attack times all the ranks on the field. So most of the time it will be like 4k and more. That's for the cards we are using this video. So the rest will be for part 2. So let's see some duels. First duel is against Glypod, or Glyfort as they're called now. The matchup is stupid easy. Glypod really is not a matchup for this deck, as you will see in a few moments. Although, yeah, they still have skill drain, or cards like that to, yeah, just stop the deck in their tracks, Numeron in their tracks. Then looking at my hand, open double terraforming, excellent. Going to Night Beam his face down, you cannot chain his skill drain, very nice. And this is game over. Activate the field spell. Then yeah, his monster cannot be destroyed by battle thanks to sacrifice equip spell. So special summon, yeah, activate my field spell to send the Numeron direct from my deck to the grave. Then special summon 4 rank 1 exceed Numerons. And then activate Numeron Dragon's effect to boost it up to 4k attack, because I control 4 rank 1 exceeds. And because this is not enough to attack for a game, I'm going to attack first with my lower rank monsters. And then each time when they battle, I can activate their effect, and every time they activate their effect, the attack of the current Numeron monsters will be doubled. So after a few times, your Numeron dragon will have like 16k attack or more, and that's easily game. So another duel. Pretty much the same as you will see in a moment. Yeah, again, there's a nice setup with yeah, trampolines, search, the tool, the nice 2 back rows. But yeah, snipe Night Beam one of his back rows, hit the MST, a very good hit, since he would have been able to destroy my network. I don't control any cards, so activate network again, send the Numeron direct from my deck to the grave, and special summon 4 rank 1 exceeds. He has torrential, a bit unfortunate. But no big deal, as you will see. Yeah, Numeron Dragon will also activate, and when it's destroyed, all the spell and traps that were sent to the grave this turn are going back to the field. So they are going to be set back to the field, so you can just reuse everything. So immediately going to Night Beam his MST, cannot chain it. And yeah, because I have a Numeron direct set and also one at hand, I can just activate it and special summon 4 more rank 1 exceeds. And as we know from earlier duels, every time your gate exceed battles, the attack of the other Numeron monsters will be doubled. So each time you battle, you will end up, yeah, with the last one at 8k attack. It's pretty cheap for a 1 card OTK. Okay, next, again against Glypod. Or Glyfort, you can decide to start. Again, it's a good, yeah, very good opening hand with the tool. Tool is going to search out a genome indeed, with the Pendulum Dragon, the Compulse, and again the Sacrifice. So yes, yeah, 3 very good openings. Yeah, although Numerons are, yeah, even though they're still anime, very, very disgusting. So again, Night Beam, his back row, his Compulse, terraforming the field spell, and again, as we know from the first duel, this is game over. Unless like a Rainbow Kuribo or something like that. So yeah, send the Numeron direct to the grave, activate my number 100's effect to boost it up to 4k, and then yeah, first going to attack with the smaller monsters to yeah, each time double the dragon's effect, so number 100's effect, and yeah, eventually it will be enough for the game. It's pretty disgusting. Okay, then next, Gergias. Very good matchup, so he's going for armor and upstart into a prison, I think. Yeah, so very good start at the prison, set the MST. Then my turn again, draw into another MST, so that's perfect. Random MST, one of his back rows, like hitting his MST or any kind of back row, any kind of protection. But I missed the MST, no problem, because I have the second terraforming. That's why the deck plays terraforming, 3 field spell, upstarts and so on to dig for your field spell. This is something we already know, so send the Numeron deck to the grave. And because I have the field spell, I'm going to special summon Shunya. So yeah, just overlay your level 1. And Shunya is special summoned, so all monsters on the field are banished. And Shunya will be special summoned back again next turn, and deal 4000 burn damage. But yeah, since I have the Numeron direct in hand, I can just activate another one and special summon 4 more rank 1 exceeds. And that's game, because we know what they do, attack with everyone, and each time their attack will be doubled. So yeah, again a cheap OTK here. Next, Shadows. I think he gets to start. Yeah, he gets Midrash on the field. Midrash is a huge threat. At this time I was still running Mirror Force, but I think I replaced all my Mirror Force with Breakthrough skill. You will see why I did that, I believe in part 2. But yeah, here in this duel it's also important because of Midrash, obviously, because yeah, Midrash does hinder the deck because of special summons. and so on. Then looking in my hand, no field spell, no draw cards, no card D, so I have to stall for a bit. So set force, pretty much useless against shuttles, although yeah, maybe can stall a bit with the double fader in hand. I have the Chaos Ritual in hand, but yeah, nothing useful. Drawn to Dark Hole, again not a useful card, so I have to wait, have to stall a bit more. Yeah, in a few moments he's going to special summon his Nephilim to the field, and yeah, I'm forced to drop the fader. But yeah, now it's pretty much, since I already have the Chaos Ritual in hand, yeah, it's just a way to get to your field spells. Yeah, that's obviously the key card of the deck, and that's why you're running like a lot of draw cards like card D, Upstart Goblin, Pot of Duality, and so on. So drop Fader. An option here is to normal summon a Fader and go for number 100, but I draw into card D, so that's perfect. Set an, I believe the other Mirror Force are normal summon card D, no response, draw 2 new cards, still no field spell, so I still have to stall. Yeah, it's going to activate Shadow to destroy my back row. Good move since it's another Mirror Force. Then yeah, he tries to go for game, so I'm forced to special summon the other Fader, and I also have the 1 Day of Peace in hand, so that's again an extra turn for stall, and also a Night Beam so I can destroy his back row. Draw card D, so activate 1 Day of Peace, set the torrential, normal summon the card D, draw 2 new cards, and finally there is Terraforming, so that's a field spell for next turn. Yeah, he's going to attack, not that big of a deal. So the Battle Fader is banished, and he's going to set his back row. Then my turn. Okay, but yeah, I do have a field spell, but I still have that Torrential on the field, so I cannot activate my field spell, activate its effect, that is. So first I'm going to normal summon Numeron Wall and activate Torrential to clear my field, so I don't have any cards on my field, so no monsters, no spells, and yeah, at the same time destroy his monsters, not that important in this case. Then clear his back row with both Night Beam and MST, and then activate the field spell. And yeah, you know the deal by now, so activate Numeron's Network, send it direct from my deck to the grave, and special summon your 4 Numerons Exceed. So attack first with the smaller ones, and each time the attack will be doubled, and yeah, eventually your number 100 will have like 26k attack to attack for a game. So very cheap, but yeah, very fun. But yeah, not fun obviously for the opponent. So yeah, next Lightsworns. Upstart, Duality, digging for your field spell. Yeah, it's pretty derp. You have to get like an upstart after your Duality. There's a field spell, perfect. Yeah, not going to activate it because yeah, obviously the Lila and so on. Normal summons its Raiden, and he mills a Rainbow Kuriboh, so that's something to keep in mind. He has that Rainbow Kuriboh in his grave, so going for a possible OTK yeah, has to be reconsidered. Then, yeah, he only has the Raiden face upon the field, and if he does not have Honest, we know it should be game over here. No, I can special summon Shunya indeed, so everything is banished, and we know he does have the Rainbow Kuriboh in his graveyard. So I know Shunya is going to be special summoned again next turn and deal a lot of burn damage. So here my plan was to just deal as much damage as possible, since it's obvious that he's going to special summon his Rainbow Kuriboh when I attack with number 100. Then he ends up at 3k indeed. And then again to clear the board and to deal some extra burn damage next turn, I'm going to special summon another Shunra. And yeah, this is a game over unless he can OTK me, but as you see I do have a Numeron Wall in my hand, so I can special summon that if I take any points of damage, and then the battle phase ends. So yeah, if he does not have a breakthrough skill here, or yeah, I believe he needs 2, because I banished 2 Shunyas. Yeah, he's going to take like a lot of burn damage. So the sooner I special summoned, I still have a field spell, so that's 4k burn damage to the face. So that's game over. Very, very cheap. But yeah, anyway, the last duel. And this duel, this was one of the greatest duels I've had with the deck. Very sweet, very disgusting. So at first turn, activate the field spell because I have the Chaos Ritual in hand and no other draw cards. So yeah, why not get 3k, 4k free burn damage to the opponent on the first turn. So go for the field spell, special summon Shunya and so on. So if my field spell survives here, Shunya is always special summoned, and yeah, if my field spell survives, my opponent will get 4000 burn damage. Luckily, he cannot OTK me. That would be very stupid since I don't have any Battle Fader or Numeron wall in hand. But yeah, he's going for Apple Glypod Killer, and we know how Apple Glypod Killer, we know how good it is. Like, it has a disgusting effect, and he's going to destroy my field spell. And this is very crucial since now I'm pretty much dead. I can't do anything. Shunya is going to be special summoned next turn, but no burn damage because it cannot like detach and exceed material because I don't have a field spell on the field. So it's special summoned and destroyed. And here I drew into a terraforming. That was like the best top deck I could have. So Nightbeam is face down. Go for the second field spell. Special summon again, we know send a direct from my deck to the grave. Special summon 4 rank 1 exceed, Numeron exceeds, and activate a ritual. So this is like a taste, a pre-taste for part 2. And special summon Numeronius. Numeronius activates, so I destroy one of my monsters and special summon another Chaos Exceed from my extra deck. And special summon the Numeronia, which is like a rank 13 I believe, or 12, 13. And then activate my number 100. My number 100 Dragon's effect, so every time boosts his attack up with an attack, so it has like over 100,000 attack. Very, very crazy to attack over the Apple Glypod Killer. This is the deck profile, the deck list I played. Definitely check out for part 2. Part 2 will be focused on the alternative win condition of Numeronia. Hopefully this was enjoyable to watch. Guys, definitely check in for part 2. Thanks for watching, and feel free to leave a comment or a like if you enjoyed the video. Litem signing out. Peace.